Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
The 6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now here is number 7. Here comes a pitch. And that is in for a strike. So we're off and running in Game 1. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. What a start to this one. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. 1 out. Number 18, the next Cub to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one called a strike. 0-1. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fly ball down the line. Garcia gliding as he moves to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Aramis Ramirez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Karros, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility.
Strikeout artist singing.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Number 7 should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman.
Down the number 2 hitter. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the struggles continue in the postseason.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there for strike one. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This ball's chopped on the ground. Just got him on that one. Damian Miller, the next Cub to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And next is the designated hitter, Ramon Martinez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one on the first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees nothing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And next for New York, Jorge Posada. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down. Right-hander kicks, deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and up next for Chicago, number 11. That's out to center field. Williams under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
He swings and fouls one off. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Bounced up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the
first and third, one down. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees nothing. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Alfonso Soriano now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Soriano starting up the middle at second. 26 years old. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Fouled off down the right side. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down 3-0.
The quality of the strikes, that's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Williams settles under this one. He's got it, and there's one away.
Yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy.
The 1-1. And this one bounces away from Posada. Karros into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 out. Now the Cubs catcher, Damian Miller. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And that is that. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees nothing. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Derek Jeter. Single to right in his first trip. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the righty deals. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And up next for New York, Hideki Matsui. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. That fires up the home crowd. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair.
And he deals.
That's a ball.
Bounce to the right. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez flashes the leather on the run and catch. Yankees with a 3-run shot. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Two straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Number 7, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses. 3-0. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the second baseman, number 11. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Out there to center. Williams under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't off.
And Boone gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one upstairs. Alfonso Soriano waiting to hit for the Yankees. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk and
no outs. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Got him. One gone here.
well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nick Johnson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Aramis Ramirez getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why?
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And a ball evens the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next pitch is popped up. Wood hauls it in, and there's 1 away. One, 2 now. Hammer, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Hideki Matsui. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Williams, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches.
Posada, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam. The dance, strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The pitch. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Wells is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. New pitcher for the Yankees, Juan Acevedo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up now for Chicago, Damian Miller, 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jeff Nelson getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hitchcock getting loose as well. And a pitch. Fought off foul. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this. Known
big at bat in this ball game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the batting order turns over. Number 7 will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Third baseman.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Strike 2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Man at second. Got him. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. This guy with light tower power. That one's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Chris Hammond getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hitchcock warming up as well. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Soriano moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Ball to strike. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Aramis Ramirez. 1 for 3. That one down the line. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Cubs lead 1. Score remains tied at 3. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 7 under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Karros makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field, down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front.
And now this is down for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Matsui leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mariano Rivera.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. And he takes a strike. Ground ball left side. Fires to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And next for the Cubs, Alex Gonzalez. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down. Damian Miller, the next Cub to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Williams tracks it down for the out.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Job.